Cassidy here with Timeless Creations by Cassidy. I'm here today to do a little tutorial. Sorry about the laughing kids in the background. My kids are here. I'm going to do a small tutorial on my recipe album that I made yesterday. If I can find it. There we go. So I'm going to do a small tutorial on this. But I'm going to show you guys how we can turn this into a flip book. My friend Leslie over in Paper Crafters United had brought it up and said it would be a really cool flip book. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then you guys will have the basis of how to put this together if you wanted to do something like this. So you're going to start out with your pattern paper, whatever you want to use. You don't want to use pre-made envelopes for this because you want to have them not connected. So you're going to use either your envelope punch board or your scoreboard, your Martha Stewart scoreboard, to make your envelopes. And then we're just going to go ahead and I've already pre-cut all of my envelopes just for time's sake. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold them all up. One moment, please, ladies. All right. So, like I said, I'm just folding all of my envelopes that I had pre-cut. It would work better if you had double-sided paper, but I don't really need double-sided paper because I like to cover things up anyway. So it's just adding some extra steps if you don't have double-sided paper. And in case you guys are wondering what this paper collection is that I'm using, I am currently using, it's by Jelly Bean Soup. It's this one. I don't see the name of it. It's by Jelly Bean Soup. Hampton Art. It's by Hampton Art, and I think it's Jelly Bean Soup is the paper name. And that I picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby a few days ago. So, and you can make this as many pages as you would like. I think I grabbed 5. Just to be safe. Alright. So I have pre-folded all of my envelopes together, and like I said, I grabbed 5 for this, but my other one, this one I had used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this one has 8, so it's going to be a little thicker than what this is going to turn out to be, but that's okay. All right, so to start your basis of putting together your book, you're going to glue 2 pages together like this by the flaps here. So I'm going to use my ATG. And the envelope size I used on the scoreboard is it's for the paper size 5 by 7. All right. So you're going to do that with 2 sets. So the next set, what you want to do, first, you want to put this in like so. So we're going to go ahead and glue them together on top of the other one. putting these all together here. So that is the basis of the pages. The last thing is the cover, and that we are just going to wrap around so that we can hide our spine here. So we're just going to wrap it around like so. And you see how this comes out a little further here? We're going to trim that down once we do a couple of other things. So first I'm just going to go ahead and once again use my tape gun here. Gotta love screeching kids, don't we? What? This way. All right, so that's our cover. So now you're going to have the basis of all of your pages, and you do not have these completely put together yet. Some of them are not going to go together and some will. So, and this is going to be a fairly large flip book if you were to use it for that. So I would recommend probably using 3 for a flip book. So now we have this leftover piece here. Now, if you want to make the mini album, you're going to do 2 sets like this, but you're going to leave an opening where we put the cover so that you could slide this piece into there. But we're not going to do that because that would just make this way too big. So I am just going to use my gun and I'm going to tape it down like this. All right, so then we have that. Now, because this is going to, no, because this is not double-sided paper. So the other one I had double-sided paper, so I had to close this envelope up so that that didn't show. But I can cover this up with another piece of paper if I wanted to. So there is that. Now, I like to just leave the last one and then the first one as an envelope, at least for this project I'm going to. Here's that. So I'm going to close up that one, and then we're going to cut off this edge here so that it can be used as kind of a pocket. Like so. And then we're going to close this front, the cover envelope. Sorry. All right. So the next part is we're going to go ahead and put all of our flips on here. So for this particular project, I am just going to use some of my project life cards to make it a little easier. Actually, I think I might use these. So, I am going to take my cards here, and we are going to start putting them on our envelope. So we're going to start at the front, right here. So you open it, and we have our envelope. And then we want to make a tuck spot here. So we're going to do that by flipping this over, like so. And then before I do my tuck spot, I'm going to want to cover this with a different kind of pattern paper. But for our cards here, let's make sure you guys can see that. So for this part, you want to use a wet glue because your ATG gun is going to remain sticky, and we're going to use this as a pocket. All right, so the first thing is first. When you put it on, you can tape it down to this actual flap here. Because this part is not going to be used in the pocket. Oops. So, we're going to do it like that. And then on the back is where you're going to put your pocket. So we're going to take our next card. We're going to put our glue on it. Okay. And then so you guys can see that. And then we're just going to line it up like so. So that's one flip. And then we're going to do the same thing here. And I just noticed that it's crooked. It's going to drive me crazy. Orange ones there. All right. Ooh, I just heard thunder. All right. Now for this, because I want them to line up straight, I'm first going to line the bottom up with this card and then put it down. Because I want them to align perfectly together. Like that. And then again, we're going to flip it and use our wet adhesive. So you can see I'm a little disappointed because it's crooked, but that's all right. Nothing's ever perfect. So there's our first double flap here. And then you have these as your pockets to stick either goodies, letters, whatever you want in them. All right, so then you're gonna have a plain page here to decorate. And then you're gonna have you can either do this one as a flip or this one. I like to do one as an envelope. So I like to do one as a pocket. So I'm just gonna do this one. And then again, we're going to cut that little flap off there so that we can pull in from the other side. It gets hard to like put it in the middle. All right, so we have that as a pocket. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our cards again and we're going to go ahead and put them here so that we have some flips. And I lost them. Because that's my life. All right, so now we're going to go in with some more cards here. Let's see. I have to see how I've been doing them. So I'm just going through and I'm lining up all of these cards here to make the rest of our flaps. Yeah, this is going to be a really large flip book, so I would really not recommend doing 5 envelopes. I would probably just do 3 if you're going to make a flip book out of it. Unless you like really large flip books, then you could use it. Because you're going to have all of this. And you can leave these blank. You can make them pockets. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to make all of mine pockets because pockets are fun. And I'm sorry if you guys can't see that. I'm working in a smaller space than I normally have because I'm redoing my art space. So I'm making do with what I've got. And my dining room table is what I've got right now. So I literally have a mess around me. But I'm hoping that my art space is completely cleaned up and I can get back into my space hopefully by the end of the week. Whoa. I think it's about to storm here, you guys. I hear the thunder. So this one I'm just trimming because when I ripped it out of the book, it kind of tore a little bit. So this is not a necessary step. Just wanted you guys to know that. Alright, so far we have a pocket here. We're going to have a tuck here. I just want to put my pattern paper on here first so that I can trim it easier. So this is going to be a tuck. And then you have your flips here. You have a pocket there. And then you have this and a pocket here. So that is pretty much the basis of it. I'm going to grab some of my pattern paper here so that I can make that, put that pattern on that tuck spot there. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut this down. I think we're gonna do. I'm gonna be quiet. So I did it 8 long, and I think I'll do it 6 wide, just to make sure that I have enough room to do it. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of my tape here, because we're going to want to get this nice and secure before we cut it. And then I'm just going to put a couple extra here just to make sure that she's nice and snug. All right, and then, and like I said, if you're using double-sided paper, this is not going to be an issue for you. So it's really up to you how you want to go about doing it. So I'm going to put that there. Ooh, we could actually make a whole nother page, you guys. All right, well, all right, so I've actually decided that we're gonna leave that, and we're gonna put another piece on this side. And we're going to make a whole nother page. I don't think I'm going to do a pocket page. I think I'm just going to put it on. Because we got lots of pockets and places to put things at this point. So you could make it a side loading or a top loading pocket if you wanted to. I'm just going to make it a solid page that I can decorate. And then we're going to just go on the other side here and trim it down. looks a little wonky because I cut it wrong, but that's okay because I can put some trim or something up there and make it look good. So that is the basis to my mini album that I had made yesterday. I'm just going to go ahead and go through it one more time. So you got your pocket there. You have this page that will open up. You got your double flip here. A page to decorate. You got your triple flip here. And all of these have pockets on the top, remember. So we glue them all down. You got a pocket here, page to decorate, and a pocket here. So that is the basis to my album, and I am going to finish decorating this, and I will come back and do a video of how it actually turned out once I am completely done with it. But until then, I hope you all have a crafty day. Bye.